Okay. Hopefully, you can all see me there. Okay. Let's see if we have anybody. No, nothing's yet. Right. I mean, few minutes, I suppose. Okay. I guess to move things along, I might repeat myself again. Uh, just for those that will come in, hopefully. But for those watching later on, yes, I've since been enticed, shall we say, into looking into or dipping my toes, as it were, into the old Mythic Legions toy line there. So yes, I think I'm a little bit late to the old boat there, if you will. I think the line started back in what was it, 2015, I think. So it's been going on for a number of years there by the Four Horsemen. As we all know, they did a little work on the Masters of the Universe classics line there a number of years ago now. So yes, primarily this channel is for everything Masters of the Universe and so forth. But I felt with Mythic Legions there, it's a nice, another nice fantasy genre, shall we say? So I thought, well, why not include the Mythic Legions in my channel there? Uh, I probably won't be getting so many figures in because they're a little bit expensive on the old gold purse there. So I might just take my time and if I have the spare gold on any given point, uh, I may end up with one or two figures every now and then to do a little review on. And so yes, even though I'm a bit late to that toy line, it's better late than never, I guess. And there's a lot of good work gone into those and and what have you. A lot of nice detail and sculpt work on those figures. So let's see how we're getting on here. We have two in the old watch group at the moment. So hello there. But yes, uh, welcome back to the channel. It's Eldor here on the Masterversal-Toyhunter. So I don't know if you missed what I talked about a few seconds ago, but if you missed all that, I have just started to dip my toes into Mythic Legions, shall we say. And yes, I'm looking. I explained a little bit of housekeeping there, or castle keeping, uh, I believe you say. And yes, I'll be expanding this channel to include Mythic Legions. Uh, I thought it would be a nice fantasy series to include on my channel, even though I'm mostly for Masters of the Universe, as it were. So I hope you are all doing well this evening, or morning or afternoon, wherever you happen to be, out and about and so forth. But it's getting a little bit dry there. I might have a spot of tea and so on. Very good there. So yes, don't be shy, of course. Feel free to say hello if you like. But yes, I got interested in Mythic Legions there after accidentally stumbling across uh, Alstradamus Toys channel there a number of weeks ago, or sometime around last month, I believe. And yes, some of you may know, I was trying to reach out to Orgo there on Troller, because he's moved back there now with his people. And but no, uh, I ended up uh, on Alstradamus Toys channel there, which of the switch and the connections, I believe you say. So yes, we ended up talking about some of the ins and outs of Mythic Legions there, and some of the fellows showing off some of their figures and what have you, and where best you can find those on the different websites. Of course, they have all the info and whatnot, and we have three into the channel now. Hello there. So yes, I ended up, of course, thinking on a figure I had found a few minutes prior and so forth to that live stream that Ostradamus Toys did. And I decided to make the jump and purchase that figure in the old Eternia markets there. We have him, we have him off to the side of me. So we'll shortly dig into him and see what he's all about. I, I also apologize if I happen to cut out for any reason. I'm still new to this live stuff, and I thought we might try a bit of green screen, although it's the connection or the quality of that is looking a bit strange there behind me, shall we say. But all in all, it's looking pretty good, I think. And yes, so I thought today we'd have a look at that figure that I purchased for Mythic Legions. And I've also purchased one other figure there, which I will be showing on the next episode with Amsterdam's Toys of their Mythic 201 episode. So we're going to be diving into a bit of the lore and story behind that universe, and maybe a few of the characters there. we're a few of us are still learning all that up and what have you, and learning what is what and all these various names and such. So yes, I'll be keeping that other figure to show off uh, on that second episode. So we have three watching on the channel there so far. So, hello there. And, I don't know if we wait a couple of more seconds or minutes, see if we get any more come in. I've I sent the old messages out and about there and what have you. But yes, I don't think we'll keep it up too long there. We'll just have a spot of tea and then we'll crack open this Mythic Legions Aphareus centaur figure. We'll see how that goes. A good brew. The old Earl Grey from Earth there. It's quite a nice soothing blend for the old tummy, shall we say? Yes, let's see how we are looking here. Okay, I still got three lists. That's good. I think without further ado, we will we'll bring in your boy here. Oh, it's a big box. What? So here we are with the Mythic Legions, uh, the various centaur figure here. He's looking mighty strong and rather jolly in his window packaging there. So you can see all that's displayed with him and what looks like a couple of weapons there and whatnot. And of course, we have the figure himself, or the main event, rather, for all to see. So he's nicely secured in there, of course. And then we have the old Mythic Legions logo. And we also have a lot of nice artwork there from Nate Bart. Nate Bart, is it? I believe. He's rather talented fellow there that's done a lot of artwork for various action figure lines in the past and still today. So we got a bit of a, a monstrous looking horse creature there on the side. There's a bit of a bio there for Aphareus. Hopefully, I get this in the screen right. So, yes, mighty and mysterious, the elusive centaurs of Emberion, I think, just as noble on their sheer power as they are for their protection to the creatures of the realm. A boisterous, lively soul, Aphareus, the stable lord of the harvest court, is responsible for training the horses and great steeds of the Zylonia. It was Aphareus, in fact, who trained the fabled steed, uh, Eldor, is it? Sounds a bit like my name, Eldor. uh, that Lord Beredrick sent as a gift to Artemis, silver cord, as a symbol of his people's fealty. Oh, rather good there. So, so he's from the Zylonia faction, and he's of course of the race of centaurs. So really good there, and he's a part of the old Olivia line, as it were. So we'll have a look at the back of the box here. Oh, hello there, Duchess of Darkness, my lady. Good to see you in the chat. Yes, I saw you over on the Toy Friends, uh, the live screen there. It's good to see those fellows again. And yes, I said, yeah, I could not stay long. So I had to quickly hop on here and start my old live stream up. And so, yes, good to see you there. Oh, you had a few thrilling stories there the other night. I was able to get to bed though. I had the candle on my nightstool just beside me there. Uh, Help me get off to sleep. But no, I'll keep up those terrifying stories there. Oh, so without further ado, of course, we're looking back here. I believe this is Olivia. Oh, she's looking rather scary with all those arms and such. Who else do we have there? Oh, I think he's on the Four Horsemen, uh, as it were. Oh, you'll be going back and forth there, my lady. Oh, no, very good there. It's a bit hard to keep up with all these many live streams, I suppose. You must need uh, eyes on the sides and on the back of your head. But no, we do what we can, I suppose. So that's all good there. And yes, another spot of a nice artwork there by Nate Arch there. And what else do we have? Oh yes, a little bit of the faction logo there. That's very good. So we look at the box here. Let's get him out. So as you know, I have my handy dandy letter opener here. So we'll dig into his box. And that's that. Oh dear. Got a lot to get the old hands around here, I think. Oh. Here he goes. Oh dear. Bit of a handful. Yeah, what else is in there? Oh, looks like we get a bit of we can manage. Oh, bit of an insect there to display your figures in and what have you. A nice little forest sitting there with a bit of a castle looking structure in the background. Looks like something Eldor Bob might have painted. But yes, we'll no doubt see more of Eldor Bob soon once he's all sorted that segment out. So he hasn't forgotten. We just got to work a few things out before he starts his little Art with Eldor Bob series. So with that in tow, I thought I'd do a little series called Mythic Tales with Eldor there and such. So here he is out of the box. Apologise for the rather speckly quality there. So we've got a few bits to untie, no doubt. Let's have a look here. We might deal with weapons if we can manage that. Oh, it's rather pegged and securely there by the secondary clam shell. Oh, my poor hands. We have this quiver falling out first. There's a nice quiver detail accessory there. It is arrows. Looks like a full complement of arrows there. So I don't think you can squeeze too much in. And what else? Oh, he has a trident. But see if we can manage all this. Get everything out, I suppose. We can oh, here we go. Oh, yep. We don't want to lose that. Have the sword there. And a bit of a nice delicate bow there. Oh, it's already strung up there, ready for him to go as well. Okay, now I've got a few ties here. Oh dear. It's all twisted about. Oh, the old arthritis there and what have you. But we'll muddle through as you do. Oh, yeah, they've got it tied in rather good there, folded in on itself. Oh dear. Maybe I should have done this for an edited video. I don't want to spend 500 years untying all these ties and what have you. Oh, crikey. Oh, what a work up there. Oh. You see, they twist it around and then they tuck the ends under the loop there, as it were. So it's twice as much work. Oh. I suppose I could have pre-opened the box. Oh, what's happening? We're losing a bit of that background effect. I thought it would be worth a try to have a bit of a castle scene in the background. Although I might have to get Eldor Bob to maybe paint a brick wall scene. What do you reckon? Oh, sorry about this. It's a bit too untied. Oh, you almost need a pair of metal snips. Where are we? Oh, working up a sweat here. I probably should have forego the candle in the background, do you think? Oh, what a lot of work. Maybe if you'll give me a bit of time so more people will come into the stream, do you think? Oh, yeah. So I see we've had a bit of news on the Mythic Legions front. Of course, we had the bigger, obscure Father Christmas come out, and see a few have that jolly old fellow in their hand, and some done a little customizing on him. Here, I'll be here, and someone made a custom sled or two to display their Father Christmas on. Got this rather tied up good. Oh dear. I don't think the old figure's going to go very far in that clamshell alone with all the little plastic tabs and what have you holding him in. Oh, oh, there's one there, I suppose, but we want to be a bit neutral, I guess. Don't want to scrape little paintwork there. With that second Mythic Legions figure I mentioned, I've done a bit of custom work on that, a bit of a custom paint, and I've added some soft woods to him, and so have that ready for the next episode with Nostradamus Toys. And so I'm rather familiar with the old paintworks, we say. Although Eldor a bit more into the old painting scene there. Use a bit of drawing too. Oh dear, it's a tough one. Oh, we'll try and release his on his two on his feet. Oh dear, it's going to be a long stream. You might want to hold a kettle boiling there, a coffee going, or what have you. Where are we, sir? Oh, you're not making my job any easier there, Aphareus. The Four Horsemen factory, rather. Oh, we'll get there eventually. Who knows? It may even be Christmas by the time this video is finished. Oh, yeah. I'm a bit worried I might doze off to sleep midstream, you think? Well, the old green screen's having a bit of trouble keeping up there by the looks of things. I think we might, I don't know, unless I can upgrade, I think we might bug over the old green screen effect. It is a bit distracting on the viewers, I think. Oh, come on, there. There we go. There's the old 1 foot freed. Was it old Kyle says off to the races there? Yes, I enjoy sitting in on his channel sometimes. He's a good fellow to watch. He's a very good announcer's presence too on his channel, I must say. Very professional. There we go. Here's the old tail green here now. And just as well, we're talking about horses here, so there's another bit off to the races there. So we got the back leg here to free it. Oh dear, it's getting rather heavy on my arms. Oh. I wasn't ready for this, indeed. It looks like we're tuck it under the roof there and out. I think we've got it now. Come on, sir. We've got a lot of people waiting in the chat there. Which way do you untie? Oh no, here we go. There's the back leg freed. We have this bit of a tougher tie here on the mid torso there. Oh, I'm going to need a bit of a rest after this, I tell you. Oh. Oh. Where are we? You didn't want this fellow trotting away on them, shall we say. Oh, yes, to go under the loop again. Oh, dear. Finally, here we go. Oh, a bit of a break. Oh. So, do we have any more on the old chat there? Oh, we have 4. Hello, everybody. We have 4 people now in the live stream. Pretty good. Yes, oh, I wasn't ready for all these ties and what have holding old Aphareus and doing a bit of the workout. Oh, he's almost falling out now. Well, I can see why all those ties are in, really. The clamshell is not really that tight. So, we got some more holding his shoes. Let's see if we can get that up there. Okay, well, there's that piece out of the road. Oh. Okay, so yes, hello there to all of you coming in. As I mentioned before, I'll be expanding my MOTU channel here to include Mythic Legions, of course. Now, you have to be very careful when you take these figures out, mind you, because some of the joints can be rather tight. So it pays to have a little bit of a hair dryer or maybe a fan heater on hand, which I have the fan heater on just over there, so I may get up out of my seat, give them a bit of a once under that fan heater. Depending, of course, if any of the joints feel tight, because we don't want things breaking on us, now, do we? So we'll put Aphareus up to the side here carefully. Don't fall over, don't fall over. And we'll have a look at his accessories first. So here we go. We have his a little trident there. It's got a bit of nice. Hopefully you can see the detail. Sorry about the video quality. I hope it's looking good. Yes, some lovely sculpting work on the handle. Bit of a pattern going on there. I don't know how well it's coming off. And so that's that. Feels really delicate though. So we need to be careful with these pieces. So that's that accessory out of the road. And next to it is a bit of a sword there. It's a nice light grey, gunmetal grey in the blade. Bit of a black hilt there. Nice, nice pattern in the handle grip. So yes, he's well armed there, shall we say. So of course, we had a wee look at his quiver and arrows before. So here's his bow there, nice and delicate. Bit of the pin string there for his arrows. We don't get any loose arrows, I don't think. I think it's all molded one piece in the quiver. But something I suppose people could make to have them pose with an arrow and what have you. Yes, there's a nice pattern middle there of the grip. And the old, what is it? The old Cupid going on there. Watch out. There's that. And have a look at that quiver there. So yes, it has a nice gold accents molded on it, and uh, all the arrows are molded in there. So it's all one piece. You can't pull the arrows out. Although I wonder, no, although we better not force things, I suppose. I thought maybe the molding might have popped out there. But yes, it has a wee clip. But it looks like you attach it to Aphareus, and has some stitching detail going down the length there. So yes, uh, a nice little accessory to add to Aphareus. We'll bring him back in there. Yes, he's looking rather regal and particularly noble there, as of course we read in his bio. You know, the articulation seems to be pretty good. I don't know if we need Mahita, although the lower legs might, yes, the lower legs might need a bit of a warm up, I think, help doing with the old arms here. So he has a little bit of torso articulation, but we'll look at the articulation later, I think. So hopefully we can get him close to the camera there. His shoulder areas with his noble brow, shall we say? Oh, lovely detail in his shoulder armor. Hopefully you can all see that okay. Some nice reddy or reddy brown detail there. And with a gold accent, with a gold trim there. The back, he has some nice detail in his hair. A bit of a plaiting there going on. Oh, very good. He is rather tall, so I have to put him on a bit of an angle there. Otherwise, he'll be hitting all sorts of buttons here on my great eye in the universe. Oh yes, has some lovely crown detail coming around the sides. It appears to look like it might be a piece that wraps around the back of him, or slightly hinted to the fact, shall we say. Yes, he's got a bit of a crown there, and some loops in there too. But yes, he has some nice paint-ups going on in his face. There's a few freckles going on above his brow. I don't know if you can see good. Try and get myself orientated with the camera and so forth. So let's see. Probably doesn't have much head articulation due to his long beard, of course, and his flowing hair at the back. Uh, it looks like it must limit some of his head articulation and what have you. And no doubt with the big shoulder armor piece too. Although with Mythic Legions, as some of you may or may not know, there's a rather good pop out uh, gimmick in these figures. So you can pick all this stuff off and what's to do your own custom work with and so forth. So we might move down, have a look at the rest of the detail there on him. So it looks like he has some armor pieces here. In the chest of the horse piece. Just some lovely, more detail and scope work and neck. So yes, I spied this fellow uh, at the old marketplace there a little bit before on the Dominus Channel episode there a month back, and yes, he was rather pricey. Uh, about 175 in the old gold there. So I had to do a bit of fusion really. But no, I contacted the seller at the marketplace, and she let me pay this bit off over 2 weeks. So yes, we made a dive to get our first, or my first, Mythic Legions figure there, rather. Yeah, this arm braces going on his hands, or above his hands, rather, and he has a bit of strap detail holding or looking like it's holding it all together, so we say, but it's really just all a bit of sculpting work. But that been popped off there, so you can do your own mix and match customs. But I'll just duck over to my heater here for a wee moment, and we might heat up a few bits of them so you can have a look at the posing. And we can, I won't be long. So yes, the heater's nice and hot there, so we'll get started on softening some of these joints up, I think, because we don't want to have it breaking on us, do we? Not good there. I see, yes, a few have had the old limbs breaking on them and so forth, but we still get tight there, by holding on to the heater for a bit longer. So, anyway, I hope you are all doing well, that you have a few collectibles coming in the mail. Shortly, like the Masters of the Universe. What is it? Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, is it? And maybe a bit of Star Wars, I think you say. And of course, Mythic Legions there. Okay, so we have a bit of a bend, started in the legs, the lower legs here at the front. Now, it's particularly tight. But they say in a little instruction book there to to heat the joints up. Do a bit of wiggly waggly on them for starters, just to get it going. Sounds a bit like me and my arthritis. What? The hoops are still a bit tight. Oh, you got the second leg going there. Oh, the sheet's a bit hot. So I'm just going to put Aphareus' arms under the heater there. All that heat's hot there. Oh, ouch. Oh, so I had a hairdryer on. So we put his arms under the heater for a little bit. Just to get a bit more softened up, moving. So we've got one arm going there. I'll just pop the lower legs longer. So yes, I think it pays to soften those joints on your fingers, especially the old nickel ones. Yeah, I really have a bit of problems with the old breaking joints here because how we like to get into the old finger there as quickly as possible to move things about. But we just need a bit of patience to get softened up. So we're almost done. That heat is a bit hot. Ouch. Let's see how we are there. Okay, there's the other arm ready. Almost there. Get the old hips softened up or loosened up, as you say. All right. Sorry about that. Here we go. So I just put them under the old heater there for a little bit. So we might move things around there. Been cooped up in that box for too long there. So the old joint arthritis is something, shall we say. Oh, hello, for something. Hello there, sir. Sorry, I missed you. I was just heating up the old joints. They're a bit tight. And of course, we don't want things breaking on us now, do we? That wouldn't make for a good live stream, I think. So, cheers. Do a bit of wiggly waggly. Oh dear, very nerve wracking there. Okay, let's move on to the other leg. Okay, that seems pretty good. How the old hooves looking there. Okay, so very nice and articulated. Be very careful here. Oh, and try this one. Do a bit of a move back and forward. Yes, very tight there. Very articulation. Give this leg a bit of a rock back and forwards. How the hooves looking on the side. A little bit of paint peeling off the old hinges there, mind you. I know that is a common issue that some customizers have. Yeah, sorry, my fur got in the way, shall we say. Oh dear. So, well, so that hoop's moving rather good. Get a bit of a once over there. Bit of a wiggly waggly. Yes, I'm still here, Brick Something. Oh, so you still haven't unboxed your Aphareus yet. Oh, well, maybe you might like to do that over on the Mythic 201 episode there, perhaps. But oh boy, there's a lot of ties to get through. If you rewatch this live stream from the beginning, I had my work cut out for me, shall we say. Indeed. I think we're all set with that and check the arms up here now. So yes, we've got them nice and loose. Yes, so well, when you unbox your Aphareus there, brick something, you're probably best to heat up your leg and what have you. Uh, I did that the other night on my second figure there before I did a bit of custom paint on him. I went around and heated up all the different areas and pulled them apart so I could paint the individual pieces of his armor. I didn't bother painting his skin though. I felt that was good enough. Had a slight bit of wiggling on there. So yes, your tail articulation there. Some nice flowing sculpt work in the tail. And of course, we can move it side to side or up like that. So down below there. He's been a bit of a naughty boy, so he's tucked his tail between his legs and gone to hide off in the stables there. So yes, so that tail there. I think we have we'll look at the back leg articulation. So I think we have a bit of a spread that you can do slightly, not too much. Don't want to force it too much so you you break the old joints there. And we have some articulation in the back legs there. I think on this leg's become a bit more tighter though, so we'll have a careful look at that. So ever so gently there. So yes, we won't play with that too much. So there's the old articulation points there, and of course we have a bit of a cut up here, so that gives you a bit more articulation leeway, shall we say? Yes, very good. So getting into all manner of poses there, and what have you? So we got a nice bit of a crop look there, shall we say? Here we go. He's about to trot off. Yes, so just a standard articulation at the elbow there, and a little bit of a side to side, or that would be 360, mind you, but I don't think I might be doing that. What? So no, we just do the usual normal points of articulation, and we'll take the hands, of course. We all know all about that. And you can move them in and out, to pose them in various ways. Of course, with the shoulders there, you can move them out, help him move his arms up the sides. So there, you've got a bit of a ready for battle kind of look going on, and what have you. So let's see if we can get a few of his wares into his hands. I think we'll start off by putting his quiver in there. So it looks like on this side, there's a bit of a loop down there where you can place his little peg piece there. It looks like it has a wee lip, so it will clip and hold in place. Very well designed. You know, it doesn't look like it will fall out. We don't want that, do we? Running into the fight with no arrows. What? Oh, we have his arrows ready. It doesn't look like there's a place for his sword. I don't think. Oh, I don't know. Maybe we can tuck it into his belt somewhere. Oh no, I think I think maybe the loop there might double for a place to hold his sword, so you'd have it going like that normally, maybe. Depending on how you like to display him, of course, if he's holding his bow or his sword, or he might have his sword in one hand, make it hard to fire the old bow, there, of course. And then we have his trident there as well. Uh, Maybe you have several options for displaying in that loop piece. But we might try out his bow. I think get my whiskers out of the way. Oh dear. So, can we get it into his hands there? Or do we have to soften them up? Go to the old heater there again. Looks like I might have to make another trip to the heater. I will be a second. Yeah. All right. So just running his hand under the old heater there, just to get it nice and soft. I found with placing the sword in my other finger's hand, I had to heat that up, and I put a bit of a paintbrush handle in his hand to hold his hand out there, just to make it a bit easier, if you will, for me to place the sword into his hand. So let's see, there we go. Put his fingers nice and soft, but still fairly fiddly. Here we go. So we got his bow there. I wonder if we can have him looking like he's pulling the string back. Ugh, bit tight. I don't think you can really. You need kind of like the butterfly joint, like you see in what was it? Is it the wrestling figures or the GI Joe figures? They had the extra bit of that joint there. And you can get the arms a bit more in there. But no, we'll have a look at that. The his other arm, a bit of a wiggly waggly. Although there is a little bit of an in cut there at the shoulder. Let's see how I don't want to damage the old string there on the bow. Let's have a look though. See if we can carefully get that string into his hand. Oh, yes, get things orientated right. Oh, I think we heated him up a bit too much. We also almost had the torso popping out. uh, Here we go. Hold it properly, man. Who taught you archery? Uh, Sorry about this. Trying to archer like, I believe you say. I'd like to bend that arm around another way, maybe. Oh, very, very fiddly. No, the old string wants to get the arm back in, so I think that's as good as we're going to get it. I think. So there we go. He's expect a little arrows fly there. Of course, I might have to make a few custom arrows. I think, but with the tension of the string there, normally the arrow you need the string pulled or a wee bit further back. I think. You can have it look like he's just put the arrow in and is slowly beginning to draw it back, I suppose. Oh, sorry about the old background there. It's phasing in and out of existence, shall we say. Oh, almost losing my hat there. Get this straightened up. Let's see. We have on in the chat. So we just have Brick Something and Duchess so far. So I hope you're enjoying the show so far, as it were. So yes, we just put the old bow in his hands. You can get some slight articulation there. Move them about there. The old waist ball joint. Yeah, it's looking very good there. We'll do a little bit of a turntable effect, shall we say. Might have his tail out. Uh, and a pose a leg and what have you. And a bit of an action pose. Here we are. Got a bit of an action pose there in his legs. It sounds like the old attorney space brain in the background. Yes, wonderful. Yeah, some nice sculpting in the old above the hooves, wearing the hooves. Yes, nicely detailed on the inside. If you can see all that on the hooves. No horseshoes, of course. I don't think he'd take too kindly to the old horseshoes. But with striding across those vast plains and meadows, I don't think you'd have to worry about the old harder ground there. Where it's a lovely texture throughout the body. You can uh, see all of that. Nice, fur-looking texture, or light hair, I think it is. I think horses have more hair than fur, shall we say. Yes, very lovely. So let's have a look at some of those other pieces here, other accessories rather. See if we can pull his bow out of his hands. Maybe it's not to handle this figure. Here we go, nice and careful. Of course, the accessories are rather delicate, so we don't want any accidents breaking those pieces. So let's look at his trident. Should be a good trident looking pose or two. Here we go. I probably should have softened his hand up to get him more of a mid grip, somewhere about there. Because I don't want to scrape all that nice paintwork off the pole. But yes, ready with his trident, yeah, what have you. Sure, a lovely big figure there. I've I also should mention I've pre-ordered a few Mythic Legions figures at the Big Bad Toy Store. I think it is. So I pre-ordered a couple of horses there, two to be exact. So as we know, Aphareus is a bit of a stable lord. Yeah, we should have some horses there to train, I think. And, I, I got two of the Masters of the Universe tribute figures there on pre-order. So the Stratos tribute and the web store tribute there. I got those on your pre-order for next year there. Hopefully I had the spare gold at the time. So let's have a look and see what else we pose right in. Get his fingers around back. Although they've tightened back up again since I heated them up. Uh, we might have to make do, I think. Here we go. So he's holding it in both hands now. It's not looking too bad there. He should be he'd be good with the old marshmallows there, would you say? Around the old campfire. You say, oh, no, you sit back there and pile all your to my trident. Just stop, stick it over the fire there for to do a spot of our cooking. I'll heat them up for you. There he goes. He's might go over to we ought to go to the candle there. And he put his trident over the candle, heat up the marshmallows, and what have you. Oh dear. I'm a bit cheeky today, aren't I? Oh, you'll lose the old hat there. So yes, there's him holding his trident. Very good. We'll pop out of the road, and we'll have a look at his sword there. So I think we might have a try and see if that wee loop on his belt there will hold his sword in, maybe. Oh no, not very far. That's about as far as the sword will go in. So I think it's mainly made for the quiver and the arrow. But I know if he move his arm down to the side, it might just under his belt. If you can manage that. Oh yes. So there we go. You can tuck his sword just his belt arrangement there. A bit of storage, if you like. So we'll pull that out now. And might have a look at putting his hand there, if we can do that without having to go back to the heater there again. Oh dear. So I'd love to handle this figure rather than more. Oh, here we go. Get my get out of the road there. Here we are. His sword, ready for a bit of sword playing there, strengthening those muscles. Oh, very good there. course, we might have a better look at that detail in his arm braces there. If we can manage. There we go. Some lovely straps uh, sculpted in there. It's a bit tight. Oh, there we go. Put that arm out there. Turn that arm brace around for you. So yes, he's rather well detailed. I think the Four Horsemen have done a rather good job at sculpting all that. Some lovely detail there on top of the arm bracer, arm and leg, a few silver studs. Yes, as we all know, there's a bit of the old pop and match gimmick to these, or things you can do. Pop the torso off, and I think uh, he has a bit of an adapter piece that holds his humanoid torso onto the horse body. So if you can get a bit of a horse's head there, you can pop the horse's head on the place. Or of course you can do you get a different coloured body maybe, or or a different sculpted head with a similar skin tone to what we have going on here. You can do a different centaur if you like. I think he's got a nice little band holding his ponytail. Eh? Pony. I need to have a little pun counter somewhere, don't I? He has his ponytail there, and a gold band holding all that in, and then a bit of a gold band on his beard. Again, just the lower portion of that braid section. So I wonder if we might take a look at that that backing card in this package. So we might put his arrow back in his hand there if we can, and hopefully see how that will. No, his hands have gone a bit tighter there again after I heated them up beforehand. I don't want to ruin those, so we'll get it as best as we can in his hand there. We'll put his arrow quiver back on the side of his belt. He's just through that loop there. Very easy. There we go. So we'll bring in the old second card just to finish this video off, I suppose. See if we can hopefully get it standing in front of that without me dropping everything, of course. Oh dear. I think I'm asking for trouble, aren't I? Okay. I'll get the whiskers out of the way there. All right. I'll just straighten my old hat up here. A second. Here we go. About as good as I'll get it. Here we go. Hopefully it doesn't fall out on us. We can't have that now, can we? So there we go. Bit of a scene. Oh, stealth. very careful there. So yes, a bit of a backdrop there for your figures. Hello, Jesselvik. How are you today? Hey, hey. Yes, I have Aphareus here. Good sir. I hope you are doing well and so forth, and doing a spot of custom work and such. I've been watching a few of your videos uh, doing your flocking work there. Uh, you've had a few people on your channel to do some interviews. It's been exciting to watch in my time there. And of course, doing some custom paint work on another figure, which I'll be showing off to you on the 10th of December, I believe, on Oz channel. Oh, yes, I suppose the old flocking is a bit of intense work there. You mentioned a bit of a sieve or something. Uh, I know I've seen a few. I dropped the figure. I've seen a few using an interesting looking tool there, I believe you say. I don't know if it's a bit of a machine or something, but it makes the blocking fall out, but you're standing up nice when you do, say, the old dioramas there, the old graphs and what have you. And uh, you put different lengths of blocking there to give you a bit of a longer grassiness, I suppose you say. So, well, yes, interesting there. And of course, we have uh, who is it? All Mythic Customs there. Last night he was on live with Nate Bart's there, the fellow that does all the amazing artwork, much like Eldor Bob does. Yes, I did mention him earlier on. So, uh, he'll be doing his segment on my channel soon, doing a bit of artwork there and such. But yes, it was interesting uh, uh, watching that live episode there on Mythic Customs channel. So it was good. But yes, we just put Aphareus there, a bit of an old the old backing scene, but he's a bit wobbly. I don't want to drop him. I haven't got much of a table in front of me. I got the old eye of the universe there, right in front of me. Now I thought we would try a bit of a green screen. I think it's looking a bit worse for wear at the moment. Oh, hang on, is it clearing up? Bit of a Castle Grayskull scene. Of course, we have a bit of a candle lighting the show for us today, and what have you. So yes, that's one thing you can do there. A bit of a backdrop display of your figures. It's a nice, nice sweet innovation. So yes, are we still live there? I noticed a bit of an odd flickering on the screen there, but no, I think we're back up and running. No, it's still there. Uh, yes, so yes, there's that. We'll have a last wee look around of the little woodland scene with the castle background. Yes, very good. Oh, it's a heavy figure. Oh dear. Oh, after all that, after all that work I did, untying all the ties on him, the helmets, or Jesse rather. Oh, my poor arthritis. Yes, I was a bit worried there. It might, uh, it might be Christmas by the time I got all those untied, I thought. But no, eventually we worked our way on those to free him out of this peasant prison, I believe you say. And we did a little test of him holding his string on his hand. He was holding his bow together, so you can go back later on and have a look at that. He can't hold it uh, much far out because it brings in his other arm, you see, because of the tension in the string of the bow. So he can't hold it uh, back that much. So I thought if one was to sculpt a bit of an arrow there, you can have it. Like he just put the arrow on his bow, and it's just beginning to draw it back there. Because of course we don't get any loose bow arrows rather. And in the set, he just got his quiver with the arrows molded in, where there's a bit of detail there. Okay. Okay. What's that? That castle is where are we? That castle is Silverhorn in in Zerlernia. Oh, I see. Castle Silverhorn. Oh, yes, of course. We mentioned that in his wee bio at the start there. We gifted the horse to someone that he trained up or whatever it was. A bit of a swearing of fealty there, shall we say. Bingo! Oh, I got my first bit of history right, didn't I? Yes, I've been doing my best to look up on all the different factions there and what have you. So we're all sort of all homeworked up, I believe you say, for when we have old the Mythic 201 episode, looking at all the various lore and stories and such. So yes, it's rather fantastic. I feel that you get a bit of a story with these figures. So you're not just getting the figure there, much like how it was with the old mini comics. I believe you say from Masters of the Universe. You got a mini comic with your figures doing a bit of a backstory and such and those to help the little tots there with their imagination. Although uh, children seem to have a rather good grasp of the imagination, I think already. But at first I might struggle a little. So that's when the mini comic probably came in handy there. And yes, when I was a little boy, a little lad there, I did. I didn't struggle that much with my imagination. Of course, we had the old wooden carved animals, not nearly as articulated as what you have here in modern times, shall we say. But yes, it was all fun, nonetheless. And of course, the old technology has developed over the eons, as it were, and you can have all this going on and what have you. It's very good, but very pricey indeed. Yes, I think I'll have to be a bit careful with the old gold pouch there, because the old currency conversion to a cheap gold, it's rather expensive as a hobby. So it's not something you can usually get into if you want to be a completist and have every single thing. It's going to take a huge whack out of the bank accounts, I think you say. and it pays to be responsible, I suppose. I guess I wasn't particularly responsible with purchasing this figure, mind you, or the other one there, but over time, slowly, I'll get there and what have you. So yes, apart from those two horses that I have on a pre-order at the Big Bad Toy Store there, and the two Masters of the Universe tributes. Although I did see they also have the Stinkor and Mothman tribute there, but that's on sale at the moment, so not a pre-order. And as you know, Big Bad Toy Store, they don't take the money up front for pre-orders. So I don't know. I haven't taken I haven't taken the jump on those two as yet. They're about what 80 or 70 or 80 dollars there uh, with the old currency conversion, and then of course you have the old postage or shipping on top of that, and there's quite a bit there with this getting the shipping out this far out in the galaxy, shall we say? uh, yes, I'm still on a bit of two minds on those two figures, of course, and I have Orc fellow on pre-order from the looks like it's from the new Tactics game coming out soon. So I have him. He's sold out too, though, mind you. And I have on Swig there on the pre-order, and a couple of wizard-looking fellows. And I have that figure holding his bird or falcon, maybe, on his arm. So I got him on pre-order, and one of the trolls, I think, is one of those on the pre-order too. And a couple of female characters we have on pre-order that have one of them has a bit of armor going on her, and the other one is a bit of a mage, I think. She's got a different color skin. I think it's kind of this green or blue. I'll double check on that one. Uh, I had Big Ben Toy Store up on my little tabs there. No, I don't. But no doubt most of you will be on the Big Bad Toy Store already and seen all that. You know, I did pre-order some little accessory packs there, so you can do your switch outs. And your nose have different heads with them, aside from the armor pieces and one or two weapons. So yes, I did a wee custom job on my second figure the other night. So I did a bit of custom print work on him and added a bit of soft goods to him also. So I can't wait to share him on the old Mythic 201 there with you and Oz and Big something there and Sean. So be interesting to see what mail calls you have all received on there. So, yes, I think I've kept you all there uh, quite long enough, I think. So we might call the video short there, I reckon. Uh, it's been good to see you all in the chat there. So we've had Jesse and Rick something. We've had Duchess of Darkness coming in there too. So thank you all for that. And I'm not sure who else has been in there. But if you can, say hello, maybe, if you like. You don't have to, of course. I guess I'm happy that you came and joined in with my live here. And Jesse has said, "Hope you enjoy the figure." Oh yes, I can find a spot to display him now. Uh, I've cleared a little bit of room for already, so I guess to put him after this live stream and such. I guess you have a rather impressive setup at your place there. You display all your figures or Mythic Legions action figures there. And would be cool to see a wee video walkthrough on your channel on how you have your stuff set up there. And, yes, I've been going through a few of your videos, and of course, been slowly going through old Mythic Customs videos there too. So here's you've got ones there about painting and customizing and what have you. And of course, I enjoyed the wee segments where he 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 went through the old the Legion's Con. That was exciting. I've seen a few videos on that convention, all the different dioramas that people have constructed there, and of course that big orky-looking fellow, I think was near the front door. Oh boy, that would get him to work, I think. But those he looked fantastic. I think not many will be able to have room to display a figure of that size or magnitude, shall we say. Okay, well, what's it old Aphareus is beside me here. Gonna stand. No, he's not. So we might have to get him up in his oh, relaxing pose there, I think. Uh, be careful, of course. The old couple of the joints there are pretty tight still. So we have to sort all that out. But I don't really play with them much. I just like to display them there and maybe put on a bit of a pose or two just to make them look good and so forth. So, yes, I might just cut things off short there, shall we say. And again, thank you all for coming into the live channel. Of course, it'll be up there so you can go back and have a look at the full our live stream there. And, I don't think there's much else to say. Also, if you haven't, if you like this video, then yes, you can hit the wee like button here or ding the wee bell and what have you, and subscribe so you're always notified as much as YouTube will, of course. We all know about that. Whenever I'm back on the great eye of the universe here. And yes, or if you haven't, subscribe to Toys channel. I think I might. I don't know if I did. I might have. I might drop a wee link to his channel in the description of this video later on if I haven't already. And and so you'll be ready to be in on the Mythic 201 episode. But I just enjoy his videos in general too, of course. And then we have Jesse from just just Shelved. Yes, he's a good channel there. He has different videos on his adventures with Mythic Legions and maybe some other different figure lines there that you might collect. And of course, Duchess of Darkness. She has a good channel too, where she sits you down midnight hour and she thrills and chills you with all manner of dark tales. and what have you. So, yes, she's a rather gruesome and gory and great storyteller there. She uh, she well articulates the imagery for you and so forth. There's some images coming up on the screen sometimes to help with that old imagery there. Uh, yes, she has a rather fantastic channel, a frightening and fantastic channel there. Shall we say? Oh, all manner of spirits and, and shadows hiding in the old cracks in the walls and with all their scary tales and secrets that they have. Oh, so yes, you can check out Duchess of Darkness channel there. I might put her link in the description there after this video. And then of course we have Brick Something there. So here's a channel too. Where he goes over his various action figure adventures and collecting adventures and what have you. So yes, again, thank you all for sitting in on my live channel, or live video, sorry, rather, and we'll close off for the evening there. No doubt you had other live videos sitting on. No doubt missed out on a few. Maybe maybe Mega J Metro might have had a live video there. So I'll go check and see if I missed any of his videos and when what have you. See if maybe uh, uh, Medical Toys. He's another good channel. I might see if I missed any videos of him, but he did a bit of news today. Some Masters of the Universe announcements. Also, Prince Adam and Hordak Skeletor from Revelation. Some Masterverse figures coming out there. And old Merman, as you see him with his armor on this time. And he has both eyes with him, no scar going on, and what have you. Uh, a few to look forward to in the coming releases, of course. But no, anyway, uh, this is Eldor here, signing off from, from Castle Grayskull. And I wish you all a good journey there, and be safe. Of course, it's that season. We all know the old Christmas season on Earth there. I thought I might get a bit of cosplay going on just to end the night. Ooh, I should have got a bit of a bigger size, I think. But no, there we go. So, yes, I'm looking like the figure obscura there. It's just come out from Super 7. So I got a bit of a fireball on the tip of that hat. So yes, Merry Christmas to all, and yes, be safe, and reach out to your family, your friends, uh, or particularly friends that might be on their own. You know, this time of year, and then they might not have many people to hang around with, of course, or or someone you might see on their own on the streets, out and about. They're braving the cold, as it were, or the heat, wherever, and you might like to buy them a little meal or something, or bring them into a restaurant so they're nice and warm and what have you, and give them a little bit of a meal there. I'm sure they'd really appreciate that at this time of year. Uh, yes, and wish them a Merry Christmas too. And also, any friends or family that might be struggling uh, with their mental health, be patient with them, of course. It is a big burden to bear, and the world is breaking on their shoulders. and we never know what it's quite like, really. Uh, so just check in on them, and yes, be gentle and patient. Don't judge. It doesn't help the situation, and yes, just make them feel uh, like they mean something, and that they're important. Of course, we all are important, but it's good to tell people that they are, of course, because not many get told these things. But yes, without further ado, season's greetings to you all, and have a joyous time. Don't squabble or anything, and just have time together with everyone, family, and what have you. And we'll see you in the next video game. Okay, good journey, everybody. Oh, Merry Christmas, Jesse, to you, sir. Merry Christmas. And be good, and don't get emotions there, and so forth. Okay, yes, cheerio there.